In a patch 2.41, I believe that's the one that we're talking about today, I didn't cover the jutsus, and a lot of people were wondering what I thought about them. So today we're going to showcase those buffs and nerfs. Shinobi Striker seems like it's cracking down on early access players, so keep that in mind if you got early access or got it before the actual update. You will have the jutsu stripped away from your character. I believe Shinobi Striker is going to rectify this, especially if you already have the season and are unable to get it anyway. Some of the items that I showcased in my last video might be in the next shop update on the 13th of October. Let's get a little spooky wiki, boys.
Hey, yo. I might act cool. I lost gang members, I can't act cool. I got gang scriptures in my tattoos. I was running from the police in my trap shoes. Posted trying to flip 100, I come back.
Alright, first one's going to be lightning style Thunderclap Arrow. Let's talk about the buff right now. Thunderclap Arrow got an increased water style, which is a water surge attack speed buff. Okay, so I tested this for about 2 matches, and I definitely see an improvement in the wave speed, but the one thing that they did not improve is the directional. If you are very close to your target, the water will go past them, and they will not be stuck in the animation of being electrocuted. It'll also just make them stunned for just a second and really not affect them at all. Much like I did with Sai here, didn't even get really affected. But these guys, I can definitely see an improvement in the speed. Next up, they adjusted Indra's Arrow, but we'll see. Indra's Arrow is one of the best looking animations for all of Shinobi Striker in the defense category, but I'm shooting 50% from the line with targeting my hits, so I don't think it's still usable right now. They buffed Tornado High, which makes it easier to combo with the jutsu, and it is a big buff. The major difference I see right now is Tornado High doesn't keep you in that animation. It allows you to knock out of it while the tornado is going. I don't know if that was an adjustment now, but I do notice that it is more targeted towards the player that you're fighting against, which is really nice to link up some combos afterwards. The Leaf Whirlwind has an increase in ninjutsu damage, and it increases how hard and how far that you can hit someone. Tornado High is our combo starter, and then we go ahead and use that Leaf Whirlwind, kind of do our combo finisher. Now he does get knocked into the tree, and you can definitely see the damage booster. I think you can make a really good build with Dynamic Entry and Leaf Whirlwind, especially on base. Those are 2 huge knockback jutsus that I highly recommend that you do try out. This new damage booster is absolutely insane. It still has that short range problem that Leaf Whirlwind doesn't travel as far as Leaf Rising Wind, but I do recommend that you do try it out because that damage is immensely boosted. They finally buffed Chakra Scalpel to increase ninjutsu's charging speed and adjusted the ninjutsu to make it easier to track enemies. I promise you will notice that speed buff with the new Chakra Scalpel buff. It is absolutely crazy how well it tracks and the speed that it tracks. I already thought Crimson Drizzle already broke shield ninjutsu, so that's pretty interesting. I believe shields are going to be like Wood Dome, you're going to have Mud Wall, probably Sand Shield, Water Pillar, maybe even Susanoo armor, as well as some shields. Let me know if Paper Shield might be in the mix there. I don't know. I think it might be a good buff. We have to wait and see. Summoning Blade Dance from the Tamari DLC got an adjustment here. Ninjutsus and ninja tools affected by the buff when imbued with wind power. So I'm curious on exactly what that means. I'm guessing that it'll go through ninja tools and such like that. Water style Severing Wave Jutsu has an increased ninjutsu attack speed, and let me tell you that the speed is immense. Severing Wave actually is a really cool jutsu that if you get up close to people, you have a chance to one-shot. It actually sprays from left to right, and it targets pretty well because they buffed it recently. But I do notice a huge increase of the speed of the jutsu, not only the hand signs, but the way it comes out. Also, some other patches, Time Space Hop has a reduced ninjutsu cooldown reduction, also rebalanced ninja tools, Healing Seal will come out a little bit slower, but those aren't huge buffs or nerfs. Shinobi Striker seems like it's trying to make an attempt out of those Time Space Sharingan spammers, so they're trying to make an adjustment from the chakra cooldown. With Time Space Hop plus Sharingan, you have double, then it will boost the ninjutsu cooldown, but it's really not that big of a deal. Especially if you're a video editor, you know 1.5 to 1.25 speed is really not a huge difference.